Format macro. Format macro in Rust creates a string by interpolating runtime expressions with a specified format string. It provides a convenient type-safe way to build strings without manual concatenation. And for those of you who don't know what macros are compile-time code generators that expand into our Rust, which are nothing but some enhanced features, utility functions which we can use. For example, we are currently using print line macro and format macro. And for our today's video, the main topic will be the format macro. So the format macro, when we can use format macro whenever we want to interpolate dynamic string in our uh, already predefined string. So for those of you who are JavaScript developer, let me show you how you guys do in this JavaScript. Let's say you have some dynamic string and you want to append this string in a full name. So you guys might be using something uh, like template literal. You can say format is a template literal of Rust, like this. So yeah, so now we have a very pretty clear idea what format macro is. So now let's understand why we use format macro carefully, and should we should definitely not use format macro inside the expensive loop. So why is that? Because in each iteration, format macro allocates a new string inside a heap. So if you are a Rust developer, you might know that there are two types of allocation in Rust. First is stack allocation and second is heap allocation. And heap allocation is much more expensive and can be slower. So instead of format macro, we should use push str method of uh, string. So first let's take an example of where we are using format macro incorrectly inside a loop. So now let's comment this. Let's say we have uh, empty string and we have some vector of names. So this is our vector of names. Now we are going to loop through vector names vector, and we want to, let's say we want to append a hello plus name inside this string. So let's do that in format. So let's do that in format way. So now if we try to print our string, let's see. So as expected, we uh, got our result after new line. So we successfully append uh, our name name vector to the result string. So now we will try this in push string only push string method without using format macro. So let's do that. So yeah, we have done that same in push str method as well. But now you guys might be wondering, we have we we does use our push str method, but we increase our line of code, which is not good. Yeah, that is correct. We did increase our line of code, but in terms of performance, it's very expensive to use format inside a loop. So I'm going to prove why we should not use format macro inside a loop. So so let's I have already created this performance analyzer function which iterate over 10 lakhs of record inside a loop. And in first method I have used format macro, and second method I have used push str method. So now we are going to compare both of them, and 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 from this analysis we can assume that we should always use push str method. So let's call this function inside our main and let's comment this code. So now let's run our performance analyzer function and see uh, which method runs faster, format or push str method. So as you can see, format method took around 9.12.69 millisecond, and as for push str method, it only took 3.68.49 millisecond. So yeah, I guess I have proved it that forward method is much more expensive and push str method is more unreadable but more performative. So conclusion of this video, we can use format macro, but we should use it very carefully. We should definitely not use inside a loop. So that's I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you.